So we're on the Osprey stand with Adam here, who's going to talk us through the new Rook and Renn entry-level backpacking packs.
Yeah, so with Rook and Renn, what we're trying to do is introduce Osprey backpacking packs to a new audience. Maybe an audience who previously wouldn't have bought an Osprey. And we've tried to target this at a price point and at a feature level for people who would like to buy an Osprey would like to buy Osprey quality without necessarily paying for the price point that they previously would have had to.
Okay.
So the first key point on this pack is the value for money. It's an exceptional pack with a really high level of features.
But what's the bottom line?
Absolutely. Well,
sorry, price-wise.
Price-wise, yeah. Price-wise, we're looking at £120 for the Rook 50,
okay,
and £130 for the Rook 65.
Okay.
So again, it's an excellent value pack. Feature set-wise, you're getting really good value for money. So, one of the key selling points that we have here is the one size torso adjustability.
Right.
So the pack comes in one size only, which means that it's really nice and easy to pick up in a store and select the right one.
Yeah.
And the single adjustment level that you have is pretty massive. So pulling on the toggles on the section here and allowing the pack to slide up and down on rails means that you can put a huge level of adjustment without any added complexity.
That's really simple. And basically anyone could
anyone can do this,
out,
exactly. Whether it's somebody buying their first backpacking pack, coming into a store and getting that adjustment done, through to a World Challenge leader or somebody who's doing 50 of these in 10 minutes. They need to get them right quick. It's exactly what this pack is aimed for.
Brilliant.
So in order to compensate for that, we've added 2 levels of load lifters so that you can keep the load adjusted correctly when it's on its bottom setting and also when it's up on the top. Other than that,
I like the meshy back as well. You know, that seems to have trickled down from some of the more premium packs.
It certainly has. Yeah, we've taken everything that we've learned from our award-winning Levity packs and trickled that down into the technology that you find in the Rook and Renn.
Right.
So what we achieve here is very high levels of comfort with the same ability to sink into the lumbar and transfer the weight very effectively into the hip belt. But at the same time, you end up with a weight that only comes in at 1.6 kilos, which for a good backpacking pack like this, again, you'll agree it's pretty lightweight. So in terms of the front, we've designed a very clean, simple design so as not to be intimidating and also so as not to add things that people won't need or won't understand, won't need to use for that kind of activity. So the essential features are still there. There's a rain cover sitting in the bottom. You've still got the easy adjust lid on the top with the spindrift collar, sleeping bag attachment, a sleeping pad attachment on the bottom, and a sleeping bag compartment with an internal divider as you would expect. It's also fully hydration compatible, so you can put a hydraulics reservoir onto the inside of it. And there's a couple of attachment loops on the front here which are compatible with our daylight packs. So you can attach a daylight day pack onto the front of this if you wanted to use it as a more of a travel or kind of trekking pack. You could easily use that as well. Yeah, so the final little adjustment section that we've got here is the new hip belt design. So what we've done is we've attached on the hip belt pocket to the lower compression cord. So what that means is that as you tighten the hip belt, you also pull the weight closer to the lumbar section.
Right.
So adjusting the hip belt adjusts the way in which the load is carried.
Okay.
That means that you end up with two adjusters to give you a really customizable but excellent fit. A nice little side effect of that is that when you tighten in the lower compression, it means that the hip belt pocket can open easily with one hand and close easily with one hand as well.
So fiddling.
No more fiddling for your snack bars, exactly.
Fantastic. Well, this looks great.
We're really excited to bring this to the market in spring 19.
Fantastic. Brilliant. Cheers.
Thank you.